Children, this is your first chapter, Knowing Our Number. Earlier, I have given a small introduction, which is given in your textbook, a small problem about how to find out the greatest and the smallest values or the numbers given in the problem. Now, basing on that knowledge, we are going to proceed with the exercise 1.1. The first question that is dealing with you is which is the greatest and the smallest among the group of numbers. So, as I have told you in that introduction uh, lesson, that in that lesson what they have given different number of digits, so you could very easily found out what is the greatest number, what is the smallest number. But when you have compared here, this is a little bit different than what you have got in that example. So here if you see, among 1, 2, 3, 4 values are given, which is the greatest and which is the smallest, we have to find out. So first and foremost thing is what? First and foremost thing is you need to find out how many digits are there. Count first, as I said earlier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values are there. This is 15,342, 15,892, 15,370, 15,524. So now in this case, if you wanted to find out which is greatest, which is smallest, we are supposed to go from this last value. That means ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s value. From 10,000 value, you have to identify. So out of all these given numbers, which one under place 10,000 is greatest? But when we have seen here, all 10,000 place values are 1, 1, 1, 1. So you cannot identify which is the greatest, isn't it? Next you go for next one. The next one is 5, thousands place. Here it is 5, here it is 5, here it is 5, here also it is 5. So even now we cannot say which is greater or which is lesser. Now what you have to do? You go to the next one, that is hundreds place. Here hundreds place is 3, here 8, here 3, here 5. So out of 3, 8, 3, 5, the greatest one is 8. So we will consider this as the greatest value, 15,892. So what I will write? 1, 5, 8, 9, 2. This is the greatest one. Now we go for the smallest one. For smallest one, we have identified that it is in hundreds place. We have different things. So now greatest value you have seen. Now smallest one you have seen. Now for the smallest one, see children, here you have 3. Here also you have 3. Both of them are 3 only. So here actually the next the same hundreds place, when you have seen two different, if all are different, then you can identify which is the smallest. But here these two they have given as same. So now what we have to do? We have to go to the next value, that is tens place value. Here tens place value is 4. Here tens place value is 7. So out of these two, the smallest one is 15,342. So 15342. 15342 is the smallest number in this. Similarly, when you go for the second one, all these are 5-digit values, and the first one 10,000 place you have only 2, you cannot identify. Next goes to the thousands place, 5, 5, 5, 5. Here also you cannot do. Now when you go to the hundreds place, you have 0 here, 2 here, 8 here, 6 here. So the greatest value is 8. So 25,800 is the greatest value. So you will be writing 25800 is the greatest one. Now when you go for the smallest one, here you have got 8 we have already done. The remaining you have 6 here, you have 2 here, you have 0 here. So the smallest value is 0. So 25,073. 250,25073 is the smallest value. Now let us see the third one. Even third one has got 5 digits, children, and 10,000 digit is 4 only. You cannot identify. Thousands place also is 4 only. You cannot identify. And here you see even hundreds place also you have 6, 6, 6, 6. Here also you cannot identify. So now what you have to do? You have to go for tens place. How now in tens place? This is 8 here, 4 here, 7 here, 0 here. So we will consider. We know that 8 is the greatest value. So 44,687 is the greatest value. And 44,000, the smallest one here, you can see, this is 8 already you have taken. 4, 7, 0 you have got. So out of these, 0 is the smallest one. So we will write it as 44,602. Next. Again, you have got all 5 digits ones, and 10,000 place you have only 7. You cannot take, you cannot identify. Thousands place you have 5. You cannot identify. Hundreds place also you have 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. Now go for tens place. 7 here, 3 here, 4 here, 1 here. So out of 7, 3, 4, 1, it is 7 which is the greatest